To Be Hero X is the third and most ambitious installment of a Chinese and Japanese animation co-production franchise called To Be Hero, though this is its own standalone story, or should I say, stories. Not only does the show have multiple animation studios working to bring the show to life both in 2D and 3D mediums, sometimes even changing styles midway through episodes, but it tells the story of multiple heroes becoming intertwined in a larger conspiracy. There's a lot of great character work done within these mini-arcs, and it's super fun to see these characters have crossover clashes at certain points, very much like a streamlined and accessible version of reading a superhero comic and then jumping into a big event book to see all the characters come together. The storyline of To Be Hero X has yet to be completed with a Season 2 greenlit, so I don't want to judge the whole narrative just yet, so today I want to focus on my favorite episode of the show, Episode 4, the conclusion to the first story arc about the hero Nice. To properly explain why I love this episode so much, we're going to need some context on the previous 3 episodes. The first arc of the show follows Lin Ling, an average guy who worked for an ad agency that helped market heroes to the public. The first arc of the show follows Lin Ling, an average guy who worked for an ad agency that helped market heroes to the public. After a seemingly successful but little known run, he was fired for attempting to make an inspiring ad for everyone instead of sucking up to the hero Nice he was hired to market for. About to jump, suddenly Nice himself appears with his usual smirk on his face and jumps off first. Nice's current manager forces Lin Ling to become an exact copy of the hero to keep the brand image of Nice up to the public, even inheriting his powers due to the public's trust in him, as powers in this world are given by people's belief in the heroes they love so much. The faith people have in heroes in this world has been turned into a commodity by megacorporations, as seen with Lin Ling forced to get married to Nice's superhero and girlfriend Moon for publicity points. Though the two become fast friends, with Lin helping Moon escape the hero limelight by faking her death at the wedding ceremony. All of this leads to the excellent Episode 4, where a supervillain known as God-Eye kidnaps Moon and forces the imposter Nice to tell the truth to the public, which Lin does. At first, Lin gets his ass kicked, with the plummeting trust values of the people nullifying his abilities, but with enough of his own determination, he keeps on fighting and fighting until eventually building up his own trust values with the people to become the Commoner, a hero that represents the average man. Everyone in this world is inspired by somebody or something to get to their chosen path in life. There's sayings like, nothing is original and everything has been done before, which often get interpreted as cynical phrases, but I like to think of them more as, every great piece of art is inspired by another great piece of art. While Lin Ling did admire heroes like Nice and Moon, he didn't want to be a carbon copy of them, but he needed to start from somewhere to get going on his heroic journey, even if it was an unfortunate accident that brought him to that point. Lin may have started off as an imposter hero made to keep a corporation happy, but through his experiences with Moon and fighting bad guys, he found his own unique angle and purpose to the whole hero job. It's not just his pure willpower that got Lin Ling to this point though, it's the people who empathized with his struggles and gave him a chance, which, thanks to the trust value system, allowed Ling to get super strength to defeat God-Eye. Even a fraction of the support Nice got can help Ling go to new heights. It may be parasocial, but there's nothing wrong with admiring and supporting someone from afar as long as you keep your boundaries. Topped off with some excellent animation and a great Hiroyuki Sawano soundtrack, Episode 4 of To Be Hero X manages to be a really poignant end to the first arc of this amazing show. While this might be my favorite part of the show, there's still a lot of greatness to discover in the rest of Season 1 that I highly recommend you watch, and I eagerly await what Season 2 has in store.